Hello everyone and welcome back to the Highlands fishing expansion here in the Farming Simulator 25. So as you can see, we have moved to September and you can see we have pretty decent progress at the castle construction site. We are currently at stage number 25, which will be finished once it is done with processing just over 1500 liters of roof shingles. And once again, you can see we have plenty of products in the storage. So I'm pretty sure that the castle construction site won't require any products for coming few months. As for our windmill construction, let's now jump there. And you can see the board has been removed, and we now have, I think, cement bricks lying here. And for the next stage, it now requires 8 pallets of castle stones, which I don't think we have because in the previous episode I delivered quite many pallets of castle stones and roof shingles to the castle construction site. So let's visit the stone mason, and we have a few pallets, and in total you can see we have 3 pallets of castle stones, which I'll surely be delivering to the windmill construction site straight away. But first, what I'm gonna do is I will jump on our Fen tractor because I will also be starting with the cultivation work in our own fields from this episode itself. So there is the Fen tractor. We are gonna use this tractor and our cultivator for the cultivation work, and straight away I'm gonna hire a worker for the cultivation work on our field number 20, which is right here. And I will try to cultivate all the 3 fields within this episode, and even if not, we still have plenty of time for the cultivation work because the crops that I have decided for the next years is the sunflower, which I'm going to plant in field number 23 and field number 22. As for the crop in this field, I've decided to go with something different in this field, and it will be the poplar. We haven't done poplar in any of my series before, so it will be nice to try that crop. Talking about it, the best time to plant the poplar will be, well, I just missed it. The planting season for the poplar is from March till August, but it won't matter much. We can surely plant it in March, and the good thing about the poplar is it doesn't get withered, so I will be harvesting it only when their prices will be at their best, because I do believe we get wood chips from poplar and we can sell them in January once their prices are at their best. So this bale can stay here, and what I will now do is let's jump on the Dow tractor. Well, actually, we have bales on our trailer, which I'm gonna put right here in this shed itself. I just have to align my trailer alongside this shed, which I will do very quickly. You just have to be a bit careful because it's very tight space right around here. So let's reverse very carefully. I will be selling these bales in the coming time, which I think will be in January. I think this place will be perfect, and I can now put them inside the shed. There we go. So what I will now do is straight away I'm gonna first move towards the quarry, and I will take the pellets of big stones from there and we will deliver them to the stone mason, and after it I will take the pellets of castle stones from the stone mason and will deliver them to our windmill construction site. It's a bit confusing because we have 2 different sites now, so I have to name them accordingly. So here's the quarry, and we also have our water tanker right here because we don't need this at our farm, as both of our animal buildings have inbuilt water providing capability. So that's the reason the trailer is gonna stay here for now. And let's park our tractors and the trailer right here, and straight away I'm gonna get all these pellets onto the trailer very quickly. It will be a jump cut, and I will see you in just a second. So there we have it. We have 14 pellets of big stones with us, and straight away I will now move towards the stonemason, and I'm gonna deliver all these pellets there, and we'll take those 3 pellets of castle stones, and straight away I will deliver them to the windmill construction site so that it can once again continue with the construction work. So here is the stonemason. Let's quickly deliver these pellets here. There we go. And I will quickly take, well, we now have 4 pellets, which is a good thing. Let's quickly put them onto the trailer. There we go. And it is now time to move towards the windmill construction site. I already know so as to which turn I have to take in order to access the windmill construction site. And here we are. Let's quickly deliver these pellets right here. So there you can see the construction has now begun once again, and it is now gonna process all these pellets, and we still have to deliver 4 more pellets here. You can see we needed 8 pellets of castle stones, and I have delivered only 4 of them. So that's the reason the tractor and the trailer is gonna stay here, because I will be bringing 4 more pellets whenever they are available at the stonemason. And it is now time to jump on the front tractor, and I will see so as to how much progress it is done with the cultivation work. Well, you can see it is done, I think, almost 50 to 60% of the field, which is a good thing. So by the time worker is cultivating this field, what I will do is I will take our combine to the shop, and I'm gonna sell it straight away, because I do want to get a new combine, that is for sure. And as for planting the sunflowers, what I am also thinking is I will be selling our seeder that we currently own, although it can plant almost all the crops, but then again it is very small in size and it takes quite a lot of time to plant the crops, particularly in the field number 23, because it is quite a big field. So I will be replacing it, and instead I will be getting a planter, and maybe in the future we will get a dedicated seeder as well. So before we move to the shop, let's quickly get our combine clean. I will clean the header as well so that we can get the best possible money back for selling our combine as well as its tools. So this combine has been quite handy. We did, I think, 4 seasons with it, if I am correct. And it is now time to sell it, and we're gonna get a bigger one for the next year. So that's it. Let's quickly move to the shop now, and you can see it says that rain will be arriving very soon. Let's have a look into the weather forecast first. Well, it says the rain is gonna arrive, but I don't think it is gonna rain, particularly in the daytime. Let's just hope for the best. I will quickly move to the shop now, and I will see you right there. And here we are at the shop. I will park the combine and our header trailer right here. And before we sell the combine, I'll surely gonna repaint and repair its tool as well. So we'll start with the header. Let's repair it for almost 200 pounds and repaint it for just over 5400 pounds. And I'm gonna get over 20,600 pounds for it. So let's sell it. Now for the trailer, let's repaint it for 13 pounds and we're gonna get 700 pounds for it. And now for the combine itself, let's repaint it for almost 18,800 pounds, and I will repair it for 752 pounds, and in total we get over 72,400 pounds for it. There we go, and you can see we now have 486,000 pounds with us. That means we made roughly about 65 or maybe 70,000 pounds by selling our combine. Although it says we made 93,000 pounds, but we also invested in repainting and repairing it. It is not counting that money. And you can see the worker has finished its work, which is a good thing. And I will now continue with the cultivation work by myself on our other field. And what I will do is I will move to the field number 23, and I'm going to cultivate that field by myself. Or what I can even do is I can once again hire a worker for the cultivation work on field number 22. But first, let's have a look onto the contracts menu. Well, yes, I think it will be better to hire a worker because you can see we have this cultivation contract on field number 36. And to do this contract, we will be getting this big case tractor and this big cultivator. And this contract is on field number 36. So I'm quite tempted to try this new big tractor. So instead of starting the cultivation work on field number 23, let's take the tractor and the cultivator to the field number 22, and I will hire a worker for the cultivation work on that field as well. And I myself will start with the cultivation work on the field number 36, which is a contract. And for that, I will lease those two big machines, and we will finish that contract by myself. So the gates are open, which is a good thing. Let's unfold the cultivator once again. And straight away, I will now borrow the items for this contract. There we go, and let's jump on the leased vehicle straight away. There you can see we get this big case IH Steiger 715. I think that determines the power of this tractor. So this tractor is 715 horsepower. I don't think we have that much power with all of our tractors combined. So we do get this big cultivator. I don't know the working width of it. Let's have a look into the cultivator section. So it is this one, and it has a working width of over 18 meters, and it has a working speed of 6 miles an hour. Well, that's a shame. And that means it will be a slow job, a very slow job. 6 miles an hour is very slow for a cultivator. But then again, just look at the size of this machine. So it's better to turn on the beacons. We will move towards the field number 36, and I'm gonna start with this contract by myself. So somehow I'm here near to the field number 36 because this cultivator is really very big and it is covering almost the entire road. But you can see the rain has arrived somehow. So it is better to let the rain pass, and only after that I'm gonna start with the cultivation work, because already the working speed of this cultivator is only 6 miles an hour, and I do believe that it is gonna work very slowly even with this cultivator. So let's increase the time beat, and I will see you guys once the rain has stopped. So there you can see rain has stopped, and we can now start with the cultivation work in this field. Let's unfold the cultivator, and for the time being I will also turn on the steering assist, and we will do 2 headlands in this field. So let's turn on, and there we go. We are doing the cultivation contract on this field, and although it says that it has a working speed of 6 miles an hour, but still we are doing 7 miles an hour, which is quite good. And you can see, since it is a deep cultivator, that is why we are getting a different type of texture. So we are gonna continue with this contract by myself. Hopefully I can finish it off in this time lapse, and after that we will be left only with the cultivation work in our field number 23. which once again, hopefully, I will do by myself. And that might well be the final job for this episode as well. Only if we don't have to deliver anything else to our windmill construction site. So let's start off with this time lapse, and I will see you guys once I'm done with this cultivation contract. So there you can see we are at 97% of this contract, and although it is quite a powerful tractor, but I do believe that I did the right thing by starting the cultivation contract only after the rain has passed, because the tractor is still struggling. You can see while going up the hill, it is going down from 7 miles an hour to 6 miles an hour. But then again, it's understandable because we have a big cultivator, and we are now done with the cultivation contract. Let's quickly collect the reward from this contract, and we get just over 10,600 pounds for it. And our worker is also finished with the cultivation work on field number 22, and we still have another contract on field number 28, but I think I won't be doing any more contract, and it's better to quickly cultivate our last remaining field, which is field number 23. And after that, hopefully I'm gonna call it a day for this episode as well. So straight away, let's jump on the Fen tractor. Here we are, and I'm gonna quickly move towards the field number 23, which is right here. But once again, I will have to go around this entire field because the entry of the field is somewhere right there near the tree. As for the next episode, since we have nothing else to do in October, but we do have crops to sell, so we will first check the prices of our crops and we'll see so as to what will be the best time to sell them. I know about the oats, which is in January. As for the canola, I am still confused if it is in November or in December that their prices are at their best. So let's first start the cultivation work on the field number 23. After that, I will check the price of the canola as well. And if their prices will be best in November, then I can surely skip in October because we are already done with the cultivation work in all of our fields, and we can directly move to November. And that month, we're gonna sell our crops, particularly the canola. So let's first start the steering assist and we'll begin the cultivation work on this field as well. After doing 2 headlands, we'll move up and down. So there we go. We are cultivating our final field, which is field number 23. As for the prices of canola, yep, you can see they will be best in November. So we'll surely can skip October, but then again, I will surely have a look onto the used vehicle sale, which I think I should see now also well. And we have nothing in the used vehicle sale once again. I'm seriously looking for a combine in the used vehicle sale, and I'm just hopeful that we can get at least a decent combine this time around before the next harvesting season arrives. Talking about it, we also have to look at onto when we should be planting the sunflowers, because for the poplar I have already checked them and I'm gonna plant them in March itself. As for the sunflowers that will be planted in field number 23 and field number 22, well, their planting season starts from March itself. So maybe we will first plant the sunflowers and then we will plant the poplar in the next month in our field number 20. Rest, we'll see how the things goes, because for planting the sunflowers I will surely be selling our older seeder, as I've already told, and we're gonna purchase a dedicated planter, and thereby we'll also need a dedicated seeder in the coming time, and we'll be going with bigger one this time because we now have money to afford these machines, as we will be making more money in the coming time once we sell our crops. And this time we also have the goat milk to sell, and we will be getting plenty of wool pellets as well from our sheep, and their prices will be best in April. And once again, a big money will be made once we once again sell the pitches. So yep, the good times are surely ahead of us. We just have to be a bit careful, and I will surely be making our big investment in getting a combine before the next harvesting season arrives. So for the time being, let's continue with the harvesting work in this field. I will try not to miss these bits around the corners of the field, and once again I will see you guys once I am done with the cultivation work in this field as well. So there you can see we are almost done with the cultivation work in all of our fields, and that's the reason I just love using the disc arrows, as we have cultivated this field in no time. And and even being smaller in size, I think we did this work very quickly when compared to the contract that we just did in the field number 36. Although that field was big, but then again, 6 miles an hour of working speed is, I believe, is very slow when compared to our disc arrow, which gets a working speed of almost 11 miles an hour. So I will park our tractor and the cultivator right here for now. And before we end this episode, once again, I'm gonna move to the windmill construction site, and we'll see if we have any progress there or not. Well, it is using the castle stones, but I don't think there is any progress. Until now, it has used just over 500 liters of castle stone, so the processing will be slow, that is for sure. And do we have any more pallets of castle stones at the stone mission? Let's have a look. Hopefully, we should have, not yet, but very soon we will be getting more pallets of castle stone, so we'll surely deliver them to the windmill construction site. As for the castle construction work, it is still processing the roof shingles, and only about 300 liters of it are left. So I'm going to surely be skipping the October for our next episode, and I will be seeing you guys directly in November. But I'll surely be keeping an eye on the used vehicle sale, and if we get a decent combine in the used vehicle sale, then maybe I will change the idea of skipping October, and we will do our next episode in October itself, where we will purchase the new combine. And maybe since we have nothing else to do, I will be doing a few contracts in next episode as well. But that will only depend on the availability of the combine in used vehicle sale. So that will be it for this episode as well. I hope you guys like this video, and if you do so, then do leave a like on the video and subscribe to my channel. As of now, thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you.